All right, we lost viewers, but hopefully we'll get them back here. But nonetheless, looks like we have MX running first. Okay, yeah. Right now we have MX running first. So we'll go. Well, let's go back up. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the stream. Looks like let's go to the front runner. Let's go to the front runner. What am I doing? Let's go to the front runner. Stop playing with me. We shall go to MX up top. And we got to see the showdown between him and Jet. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? Look, I don't even need to say more. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. MX, look at all this. It looks like it's all PanAm up here. We have 2 in the pit. We have your Cass and Who Dat in the pit.
Yes, 2 in the pits.
Yep. Well, right now it looks like MX is taking the lead with Jetpack closing in directly behind him at less than a second behind. So I don't expect anything less from those 2, man. I really don't. They're coming down the hill there. Yep, very carefully, just like you said. At this point, you're Jetpack. What are you doing? I mean, what are you doing at this point? You're being Jetpack right now.
Well, Jetpack, if I'm Jetpack, I would just keep my pace and just hold up behind MX because I got a very long race ahead of him. As long as I can keep my pace and keep up with him, I can save any last effort to pass him at the end of the race because right now, MX and Jetpack kind of have to team up and just kind of pull away from the rest of the pack using their slipstreams together.
Right. And man, listen, I hope we gave our viewers back. I don't know if you have Discord, but if you could let everyone know there that, oh, looks like Jetpack passed MX, made a move on the outside. Jetpack, get at it.
Oh,
nice move, dude. What? This is, you're gonna see this all the time. Oh, I'm so glad I caught that. Oh, that was an awesome move on the outside, man. That was clean take. That was a very clean take and a very competitive take. It looks like PanAm is pretty much running the show up here. Besides Jetpack. Let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead and go to the garage and see exactly what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like we have right now in first we have IRL. Jetpack running 1, MX2, JP 3, Jamer at 4, Signage at 5, Archangel 6, Falcon 07, and then IRL at 8, 9, 11. So yeah, it looks like PanAm is but hey, we still have 44 minutes to go. Anything can happen as we've seen for the last 2 weeks. What are your thoughts at this point, right?
Yeah, I just saw Jetpack pass MX Bloom. Looks like MX Bloom broke too late and went onto the grass, and Jetpack just got him on that small straight before the front straightaway. Yeah,
man, he had a nice clean pass there. Now we see Rick Pig now. We looking at Rick Pig running 8th right now. Looks, but he's 2 seconds. There's a 2-second gap between him and 7, Falcon 0, and a 6-second gap between him and Fiesta, who's running 9. So right now, Rig Pig is running 8. I'll say that again, running 8 with a 2-second gap between him and 7, Mr. Falcon 0, and a 9-second gap behind him is Fiesta with a 6-second gap. But as you know, Fiesta's patient. Very competitive, and he will make his move. That's Fiesta. And if it rains, forget it. So what do we need at this point? Looks like Great Pig is starting to make a move here. Closing the gap here on Falcon 0, and Ashley is closing the gap. I don't know if you can see it there. But it actually was, okay, so Great Pig starting to make some moves here with Falcon 0. And it's actually able, or see if he takes the inside, yes. What do you think at this point, right? If you're able to see what I'm seeing.
I cannot see what you're saying. I have about a 20-second delay, but I'm surprised that everyone's going for the moves.
No, it looks like Rig Pig has definitely taken the 7 at this point. So great driving by Pigman. Great job. But no, hey, listen, it's only 42 minutes into the race. Plenty of 42 minutes left into the race. Plenty of racing to go, bro. Plenty of racing to go. So that was come repping IRL. That was a great move to see. That is exactly what we need. And great job, Pig. We'll come back to you. Jetpack still holds the lead right now, Riot. MX second. PanAm 2 to 6. So let's go and see what's going on back here towards the rear of the. Let's go see what's going on with Micah. Micah is definitely one of our new drivers. We're gonna square away his livery, but he's in the Ferrari this evening. Micah, I think he did not race last week. I'm not sure. He might have. Yes, he did race last week. He's fairly new to IRL. Definitely jumped into a very competitive race, nonetheless. But Mike is one of those drivers who's eager to learn and definitely get better from these top drivers. And we're glad to have him on board, man. He's doing very good right now. He's running very well. He's only a 2-second gap between him and also Paulie. And Hurt right behind him. But I feel like Micah's holding his own, man, at this point.
Yeah, I've met Mika myself. I raced with him myself. He is not bad at all. Yeah, like you said, he is a guy willing to learn, and he does learn quick. So we'll see how he does as time goes by.
Yeah, and it looks like he's holding his own, man. Definitely holding his own. And it looks like Ram Driver is closing in on Hurt. So let's go see what Ram Driver is doing back here. Ram Driver is currently running 14. I know you have quite of a delay there, but Ram is running 14, and he has less than a 2-second gap. And actually closing in really good there on Hurt. So let's go down and see how this is panning out. Yeah, Ram Driver is looking good there, man, closing the gap.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, Ram is also one of our new drivers, man, and a great contributor to IRL, man. Awesome driver. And we're glad. Oh man, he is breathing down Hurt's neck, dude. I tell you, he is waiting for his move. He's waiting. This is gonna come down to mental mistakes and patience, man. He is definitely waiting on an opportunity from Hurt. Definitely waiting.
Yeah, Hurt has just got to keep it in there, man. He cannot keep looking in his rearview mirror. That's where the mistakes come in. He has to focus ahead of him and keep his pace, because Ram will just stay there and breathe down his neck, like you were saying.
Right. You see that? I don't mean to cut you off, but he almost had him there, but he's definitely being patient, man. Like you said, it's. Oh man, he's waiting. I can't get off of this.
I'm trying, right, man. I'm trying.
I can't get off. If you see what he's able to make his move. He is able to make his move. So IRL is on the move right now. No, it's a battle. It's a battle, dude. It's a battle. Hart took it right back. It's a battle. It's gonna come down. And this is for 12, for P12. As long as they keep it clean and beautiful like that, I don't have a problem, man. Little paint scratch ain't gonna bother me none. But I love the competitiveness, man. If you're Ram, at what point is it time to take it in the race? We're already at 38 minutes left into the race. At what point, you being Ram, I don't know if you see what I'm seeing, but you being Ram, at what point do you say I'm going for it once it's safe? At what point in the race is it time to make this move? Looks like he made it. I'm sorry, he made it.
Mostly on the straights, man. Like or even throughout the whole track, if you're just on his bumper the entire time, you just gotta pass him as soon as you can, because the more you stay behind him,
we had an incident. I don't mean to cut you off, but there's an incident.
No.
And I don't know if you can see it there, but there was an incident which, oh my God, let's go see who dropped down. Let's go see what happened there. But it looks like there was an incident, and that's the place where I tell you, that's the place where I'm fearful as an amateur driver to have an incident, because that's exactly where it happened. So I'm trying to see what changes were made here. I really don't know. Jetpack is down to 5. So something happened there. I'm not sure what happened. Let's go see what's going on here. So right now MX is on top at 1, and there's a pretty decent gap there. And Jamer second for PanAm. Something, I don't know what happened exactly, but something happened. I'm not sure there. But that's a game changer, man. That is a complete game changer.
Chaco, could you do your best to describe what happened or what you can see?
Ah, man, it's all I know is when we was watching Ram driver there, all I saw was cars sideways, and I did not see exactly what caused it, but that's all I saw. Maybe we'll know something from the stewards there if there's any incidents. We'll know later. But let's go to Jetpack, man. He's currently running 5. To Archangel, and there's a 2-second gap between him and 4, with a 6-second gap between him and Pig. So Pig is making his moves, and Fiesta's at 7, which actually that accident has allowed Fiesta to make his moves to 7 from 12, I think it was. So not that I like to see incidents, but that's where drivers have to take advantage of those incidents, you know what I mean? Especially an amateur driver, you have to take advantage of that, and you can't feel bad about any incidents that happen as a new driver to a league or an amateur driver, because those are things that you need to take advantage of, and because those guys are going to come back and catch up to you eventually at some point in the race. So those are things that I like to take advantage of, and I don't feel bad about as an amateur, still an amateur driver. You know, so those are things you got to capitalize on. But it looks like Jetpack is starting to close the gap on Apache.
Oh, was Jetpack the one that got sideways that you were talking about?
That's what I'm trying to understand, because he went from 1 to 5. It looks like there's a blue flag there on Archangel. But nonetheless, we'll come back and see what's going on. And man, I wish you can have the same, I wish you didn't have the delay you have. But nonetheless, we'll work through it. Oh, it looks like Ram driver is now at P9. So IRL starting to make moves. Let's see what's going on with Fiesta makers. Fiesta definitely starting to make some moves here. And I need to find out what happened with your cast as well.
Your cast, I think he was the ones that got into a crash at the beginning of the race and ended up in the pits, isn't that right?
Yeah, he's still in there, man. And again, this is those things that happen to Pepe that takes him out of the contention. Not that he's a very competitor. You see what he'd be qualifying at, and it's just those incidents and that's why I keep saying he's gonna be doing one of these days. It's gonna happen. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know if you said it was an incident. It could have been. I did not see anything. Man, I was mad because it went down on me. But nonetheless, yeah, Fiesta's starting to make his moves, man. And there's still a gap between him and Pig, a 7-second gap. But you know Fiesta is gonna make his moves.
Oh yeah, he will. 13th all the way up to 7th already. He's just picking them off like flies. You'll see.
Absolutely. And he's only got a 13-second gap between him and Jetpack, who's running 5. So Fiesta's going to be patient. There's still 33 minutes left, dude. 33 minutes left. Plenty of racing left, man. Plenty of racing left.
Right. And Jetpack, man, I don't know. Obviously, you and me, both you and me, Chocolate, don't know what happened to Jetpack, but he might be running some damage. He might lose some time overtime.
Let's see if there's any. I don't know. We're gonna definitely have to come back. If he goes to 4, in the next 2 laps, then we know his damage is all right. But Jetpack is one of those drivers, dude, that he's already at 4. So let's go find out for sure where he's at now. If he's at 4, it's going to be problems for the next 3. Yeah, dude, he's at 4 right now. So Jetpack is definitely,
Sounds like he's doing okay.
Yeah, he's definitely going to come back up for these guys. And Fiesta is definitely making his moves as well. So Jetpack is now at 4. And Rick Pig running 6. But again, 32 minutes left, right?
That's
32
right.
minutes left, and Jetpack is starting to make his move. So we'll come back to that. Again, something must have happened because Jetpack was running up with MX. So let's go see. Give me 1 second before this. Give me 1 second, right? So we'll come back and we'll let's go to Herc 99, who's running 11 right now. He is running Mika's in 10th. He's running 11th to Mika, and there's only a 3-second gap between him and Mika. And Herc is one of those drivers who's also been consistent over this whole Constructors title, man. This guy has been, I believe he's been placing in the top 10. I know you've been competing against this guy as well. So what have you seen from Herc during this whole Constructors?
I'll be honest, Shoko, when I'm racing, I am so damn focused on myself. But I'll have to say that Herc, I think, from what I know, he's a good driver, man, and he'll show it for the rest of this race.
All right, so at 30 minutes, the pit should be coming up here soon. No, there is no pit stop, right? No, is there a pit? Yeah, there is a pit.
There is no required pit stop for this race.
No required pit stop. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's our event. But at 30 minutes left in the race, at 30 minutes left in the race, you know, there's 30 minutes left. At what point do you start getting aggressive? At what point is it now? Do you give it another 10 minutes? Is it depending on the gap?
No. Right now, people. Right now, at this point, people have pretty much found their pace. They just. Not really much is going to happen for the next 10 minutes, from what I can guess. Everyone's got their own pace. They're just going to keep it going. When people start getting aggressive is like around the 10-minute mark, when they realize, you know, the end is coming soon. So right now, everyone's just going to be running their pace, and as long as nobody pushes the limit for no odd reasons, then, well, we'll just have to see. And we'll just have to keep looking for people that are coming up on other drivers and getting ready to pass. That's where things are going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go see what Hudat's doing. Hudat's currently running 16, and Hudat, man, this is a driver, man, that has helped me get faster, whether he thinks or not, just by pacing him. Just when I practice with him, just listening to him, watching his streams, man.
Very talented.
Yeah, and I know you two guys have battled it out several times. What can you say about Hudat as a driver? We know as a person he's a great dude, but as a driver, what can you say about Hudat?
Well, I know Hudat, like from my experience, I know Hudat really got his limits defined. Like he can get right up close to me and battle with me, and I can do the same to him, and we can just bumper to bumper for laps on laps on laps. He's a very precise driver.
Yeah, it's all the time. It's like his consistency as well is off the roofs. It's just he's competitive all the time, man. It's just. I can't get enough of watching him race either.
Yeah, as we know, Huda and who else was? I think it was Yokas. Both got unlucky during the beginning of the race. That hurt just went off there, but he was good. Huda and Yokas got unlucky at the beginning of the race, and we'll just have to see them pick off the other drivers as time goes by.
Exactly. And so what we'll do is we'll see what's happening up here. Crap. All right, so MX is still holding a lead up there with Jamer second and Jetpack. Oh, Jetpack is now third, dude. Let's go see what is happening up here. I know there's still 27 minutes left, but something is happening. Jetpack looks like he's upset that he lost his P1, and he's making moves now. So, dude.
Yeah, Jetpack's just probably upping his pace right now, just trying to make up for what he lost.
Yeah, and right now there's a 9-second gap between him and Jamer. But he's closing in. Jamer is running a 2:04. I'm about to see what Jetpack is running at, and then we'll determine 2:04. So they're running pretty consistent with each other.
Yeah, I'm watching Jetpack's Delta. It's like flashing red and green, man. He's at a consistent pace right now.
Right. Yeah, man. And this is what I've seen. And he's new for IRL, so I'm so glad he's on board with us. But I've seen nothing but speed, consistency, aggressiveness from this guy, but also clean. And it's just, I like what I see, man. And it's just like, he brings it every Monday. He's been bringing it so far. He's been bringing it, and that's what I love to see, man. And I don't know if you got to battle it out with Jetpack or not, man. But if you have, what can you say about Jetpack?
Well, Jetpack is just another one of those awesome and talented drivers that knows his limit, and of course he's showing it right here. He's keeping a consistent but very fast pace, and he's catching up to Jamer pretty fast.
And now, are you watching your tire PSIs at this point? at this point, how important are your tires?
Well, if you weren't so aggressive at the beginning, your tires should be good. I don't know. There's not much to say about the tires, man. You just have to run your pace, and if you push really hard at the beginning, you won't have much tire left at the end of the race.
Absolutely. And with 25 minutes, I know I'm definitely keeping my eye on them. And it's just those things. Sometimes it's like for example, at Brands Hatch, you're liable to lose tire pressure because the way the track is. All right, we're already at the halfway point.
Oh yeah.
So at Bathurst, you're gonna lose PSIs based on the way you have to go on the circuit. Is that so much of a factor here, based on your experience?
Yeah, Chaco. Tires are way out of my focus here, but I am not really ever focused on the pressures or the tire wear while I'm racing this. I am 100% completely focused on the track and trying to stay consistent,
Gotcha.
Not crashing.
Gotcha. So at this point, you just got tunnel vision. You're just seeing what's ahead of you, nothing behind you. So as long as the car is acting right at this point, I guess it's safe to say that it's time to gun it and time to go.
Yep.
Well, that's great, man. That's great. So 23 minutes left. It looks like there's still a 9-second gap between him and Jamer, but we'll come back to that, and we'll see. Well, Ryan, thanks a lot for joining me on this broadcast, man. This is something new. Giving the viewers something different. We'll perfect it. My mic is officially working now, so we were able to at least stop all the click-clacking of the mic going in and out, and now we're able to get this mic worked out. So the broadcast was the first time for us. Trial and error. froze up on me, but next one will be way better. I think next week we go where next week? Not sure where we go next week, but it's also going to be fun. Let me find out.
It should be, oh man, I don't know either, actually.
So, Silverstone. Now, will you be attending the, you looking forward to this? Is it something you're going to be able to attend the Silverstone? And if so, is it a track you look forward to?
I will not be able to. I'm actually, I should be coming back. That is the day I come back from Baja. That is the day I return home.
But
so,
nonetheless, is Silverstone one of your favorite tracks?
To be honest, not really. I only had one race experience there for a league race, and I did it in the Porsche, which is not the most amazing combination, but Silverstone is a fun track, and the way it is, everyone kind of stays together, and the racing's always very close.
Right, it's one of my favorite tracks, especially on the Porsche. But let's go ahead and just as at 7. Let's make this interesting. Let's go see what's going on with Jeff to see if he's gaining any ground or making any moves.
What's he at?
Yeah, he's at 7 right now with a 4-second gap on 6.
So what was it last time we checked?
Fiesta is currently at 7. There is a 4-second gap between him and Archangel, who's running 6. So,
I think Fiesta is catching up pretty fast.
I am,
even though I have a delay here, it's a blessing and a curse. Oh, Fiesta?
Yeah, he ran off the track there, but now makes it still a 6-second gap. Yeah, it looks like Archangel probably lost some ground too, because he was able to gain some ground even though he got off the track. So let's go see what's going on with 6 right now. And Rig Pig has moved to P5, dude. Rig Pig made his moves. Like I said, it's those middle
Yeah, there you go.
With 20 minutes left, less than 20 minutes soon to be, this is where those middle positions come in play. And Archangel right now, okay, we're focusing on Archangel, who's running 6. And he has a 2-second gap, 2.7-second gap between him and Rig Pig, who's running 5. But from what I can see, between him and Fiesta, there is a 5-second gap. So Fiesta is definitely closing in. Looks like Fiesta has definitely found his last 20-minute rhythm. He's probably going to gun it now and put some pressure on Apache as he's closing in.
Yeah, I actually suspect that Archangel might be having some problems if he got passed by Rig Pig and he's getting passed by Fiesta too. Then, well, are you going into are you in Archangel's view right now?
Yeah, I'm in Archangel's. That's Archangel right now on helicopter view, if you can see it.
How's he looking? Is he
It looks like he's losing. He's hitting the wall. I don't know if he has damage or not, but he hit the wall. He definitely has damage. He's hitting the wall a little bit. Not too much to take him off track or anything like that, but enough to, any little contact is definitely time, in my opinion, because now you have to restable the car.
Yeah, that's what I was suspecting.
So I'm assuming there may be a little damage. There is some scratches on his paint, so that may be a factor. Even though he is still on Rig Pig's tail. Definitely on Rig Pig's tail. Nonetheless, he's still holding his own if that is the case. So Fiesta, yeah. Let's go to Fiesta and see, because if you can see, Fiesta is definitely behind, closing in on Apache, but still behind Zero, who's running 17. But definitely closing in. Fiesta definitely closing in.
Yes, it's only about 3 seconds behind now.
Yeah. So hey, we still have 18 minutes left, which is not a lot of time when you're in that car, man, and you're going for position here. Because remember, folks, only the top 10 get points. Only the top 10 get points. Right. This has been very, very fun to watch and very competitive, man.
Yeah, this is it's been pretty interesting so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for being able to capture the start, but we know that who was it? Yucast and who that just got unlucky and were sent to the pits. And let's see, let's recap a little bit. MX is still in the lead, is that right, Choco?
Yes, definitely. Looks like, you know, in the beginning, Jetpack had maintained the lead there for a minute, and then something happened where he went down to 5th.
Yeah, me and Chaco saw him spin out or something, and I guess he avoided any contact with or like any like walls or anything like that. He didn't damage the car at all. Now he's still pushing. He's back up to 3rd on the podium, and he can stay there. Well, that would be a podium for him.
Absolutely. As you know, he races like he always wants more. So, but as long as he's consistent, man, that's the key factor. And looks like Fiesta and Rig Pig are going to be closing in on Apache, and Fiesta closing in on Rig Pig. So this is getting interesting here from 5 on down to 7. This might be a battle for 5. So, all right. So IRL battling it out between each other for 5. Fiesta and Rig Pig going at it. As they close in on Apache. But nonetheless, we're going to go back and go to Jetpack and see how it's going. Actually, you know what? Let's go see if there's any moves being made. Let's go see how Mika's doing here. If he's closing the gap on anything. Let's see if there's a gap here. Once it hits 15 minutes, I will focus in on the front runners and watch the final 15 minutes of the race from the front there. So Mika's running 9th. 9th to Ram Driver, and there's a 14-second gap. So Mika has definitely held his own, man. And if he can hold this for the next 16 minutes, roughly, dude, he has placed in the top 10, and that's points. And you can't complain about that, man. Can't be mad at yourself about that. For just
Choco, do you recall what he qualified?
Mika, he didn't qualify in the top 10. So that's
well, here we go. I got a blessing and a curse. I can look back to see where we qualified.
And that's what we're talking about. Mika's that driver that wants to get better each week. So now we're down to the 15 minutes, dude. We're going to focus in on the front, man. So we'll focus in on the top 10. And we'll start with the front, since it's the last 15 minutes. And in the front, we have PanAm, MX, and Jamer running 2nd. And between him and Jamer, there's a 6-second gap. And between Jamer and Jetpack, there's a between Jetpack and MX, there's a 16-second gap. So
about a 10-second gap between Jetpack and Jamer.
No, I'm sorry, Jetpack and MX, who's running 1. I believe there's a 10-second gap. And if MX can hold this here for the next 14 minutes and 30 seconds, man, he's definitely looking at P1.
Yeah, MX has been consistent this whole race, and I don't think, or at least I hope that doesn't change. And I know he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. Excuse me. I know he doesn't want that to change either, because when he crosses that finish line, that's going to feel really good. Staying consistent that whole time and having that battle with Jetpack at the beginning and pulling through. Hey, there you go.
Absolutely, man. This is what it's all about, man. Down to the wire. This is what these boys are gonna start giving you everything they got, man. They're gonna do it for their league. They're gonna do it for their teammates, man. And this is what it's gonna come down to. They're gonna rep their league, and this is showtime right here. Everyone's gonna rep their league. And so far, if MX and Jimmer can hold for the next 13 seconds, they're gonna take the P1 and 2. And then Jetpack, we'll go to Jetpack and see how Jetpack is doing. We'll see if he's closing the gap. Oh, looks like, actually, I'm sorry. We'll go to Fiesta. Fiesta has taken 6.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
Fiesta
Is
is
that,
moving. Fiesta has a.
so who's in 7th now?
Yeah, he's in 6th. And he has a 4-second gap on Archangel, who's running 5. So Fiesta looks focused like he always does, man, and just, yeah, he's hungry right now, and he's gonna rep IRL,
Fiesta
man.
is actually in the same situation as me.
Absolutely. We're down to the last 12 minutes and 45 seconds, and Fiesta is definitely running the rep IRL, just like everybody else is running the rep they need. But Rig Pig is closely there, so. Archangel is running 5, so we'll see. Fiesta has a 4-second gap between him and 5, and a 15-second gap between him and 4.
Here we go, baby. Fiesta is right now in the same situation as me as in round 2. He came all the way from the back, and now he's in 6th place, and he's chasing down Archangel. Good luck to Fiesta for the rest of the race.
Absolutely. And this is what I like to see, man. This is what we want to see every Monday. For the next 4 weeks, this is what y'all gotta give us. Because this is this is what y'all teasing us with. Now y'all set a standard. Y'all setting standards now. So let's go ahead and see what Archangel is doing here. Let's go to Archangel. He is running 5th right now with 5th to Signage, who's running 4 with an 11-second gap, and Fiesta closing in with a 3.8-second gap. And we still have 11 minutes left. Sounds like a lot of time, but it's not really a lot of time, ladies and gentlemen. These drivers are now gunning to the end. They are now. This is it. What are you feeling right now at this point, right? What are you doing?
Oh, Chaco, I was just about to say, dude, I'm getting anxious. Right now, I'm standing in a bathroom trying to get away from any background noise, dude. But I'm walking back and forth, and I'm rubbing my hands, dude. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what Fiesta's gonna pull off here.
There's a 3.3-second gap now between Fiesta and Archangel. So this is getting interesting here.
It's getting interesting, dude.
There's black and yellow closing in behind. So this is for P5, ladies and gentlemen. This is for 5 here. I can already tell Fiesta is on tunnel vision. Apache's on tunnel vision. I don't know.
I'm absolutely rooting for Fiesta right now, man, because I was in the same position as him. He came all the way from the back, and now he's all the way up to 6th, and he must be feeling really good right now, but he has to keep his pace and just not push it over the edge.
Right. And Ram Driver's running 8th. So we'll come back, and we got to go see what's going on in the front, man. We're down in less than 10 minutes. We got to keep it let's go see what's going on with this 5. Let's go see what's going on here. Archangel seems to be holding his own spot here. He's holding his own, man. He's definitely holding his own. I can tell you that much. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but he can definitely hold his own.
Hey, Chaco, let's go up to Jetpack and see how he's doing, trying to catch up to Jay Murr. How far back is he?
Absolutely. Let's go see. Between him and Jay Murr, there's an 8.6-second gap going into a 9-second gap. But Jetpack is definitely hungry as well. Something had to happen, dude. I'm not sure what all happened, but Jetpack is definitely gained some ground from earlier.
What do you think, Chaco? Do you think Jetpack can make up that? Do you think he can make up that? What was it, 8 seconds? Or do you think first and second might fall into a mistake, and he might take advantage of it? What do you think, Chaco?
If 1 and 2 finish the rest of the race mistake free for the next 8 seconds and 8 minutes and 32 seconds with a 9-second gap between Jetpack and Jamer at 2. Jamer's at 2:04 right now. The only way I can see it if it's mistake-free at this point from the front runners. But again, you can't not count Jetpack out, and anything is able to happen at any moment in racing.
Right,
so
right.
There's 8 minutes left, dude. Anything can happen, but with the amount of time frame, the way these guys been pacing, the way these guys been running, the consistency, I feel this is the way it's gonna finish. With the amount of gaps in between everyone, being realistic. But again, anything can happen, and it's gonna come down to mistakes, mental mistakes, and drivers capitalizing.
Oh, hey, let's go back to Fiesta. He's only about 2 seconds behind Archangel now.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go see what's happening. He is breathing down his neck. Yes, he is, sir.
Oh, here we go.
We'll keep it going. He's definitely closing in. He's now closed the gap. That's for sure. With Rig Pig right behind Fiesta. And something must have happened with Rig Pig, but there's almost a 9.5 second gap between Fiesta and Rig Pig, who's running 7 right now. So we'll focus here at 5 for Fiesta, since this is going to be the battle for P4. I'm sorry, for 5.
Right. And from what I know, Fiesta's just going to come up to his rear bumper and just stay there and let Archangel do the work for him. He's just going to wait for Archangel to make some kind of mental mistake, look in his rear view mirror at the wrong time, and we'll just have to see what happens.
Absolutely, and these guys do race together on PanAm when we're not doing any events like this. So Archangel is aware of Fiesta's skill set, shall we say? So he knows what's behind him. He knows what's approaching the skill set. That's
Fiesta! I just saw him tap the wall. Did you see that?
No, was that Fiesta?
Yeah, Fiesta tapped the wall coming over the mountain. You might have some damage now.
Oh crap! Okay, there's definitely the gap has increased.
I'm seeing him lose tenths by the second.
Absolutely, there's now a 3.5
second
gap.
Oh no!
So hey, those are those things I'm telling you that anything can happen, man. Those are those things, the middle mistakes. Those are those things, man. That's what I'm saying. And we have 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the race for round number 3.
Well, wow, I was really rooting for Fiesta there. Like I said, he's in the same position as me. Right now, he's just got to focus on staying consistent and finding that pace again with how different the car feels, and just keep himself away from Rig Pig.
Right. I mean, there's a 4 second gap. So Fiesta is still making his moves, but again, there's still a gap. So the only thing Fiesta can do at this point right now, the consistency I'm not worried about. The only thing he can do right now and hope for is Archangel to make a mistake. Apache, who's at number 5, and the way Apache's been running, he's been consistent as well. So that's at this point, that's the thing I can see Fiesta capitalizing on. If he's not able to gain any ground off the wall incident.
So let's recap before we get too close to the end of the race here. So let's go down the front row, or not just the front row, the top 5. Let's go through the top 5 and name out who's in IRL and who's in PanAm.
Okay, so great move there. So MX Blossom is at P1 right now for PanAm, with J Merce 2nd for PanAm. Jetpack is still at 3 for IRL. P4 right now, I think he goes by something else on Discord, but is Sighanj 04. I think he is PanAm, not sure. 5 is Apache, 6 is Fiesta. Apache is for PanAm, Fiesta is IRL, Rig Pig is IRL, Ram is 8 IRL, 9 is JP Dubs, I think it's PanAm, and 10 is Mika IRL. So the top 3 is PanAm IRL, with less than 3 minutes soon to be. If these guys stay the way they are with the gap amount, the way these guys are consistent, I don't see this top 5 changing anytime soon. Maybe the top 10 is going to stay the way it is.
Right.
You know,
unless you know, the front row is actually hitting some traffic right now. I think if we can see that.
Sure. So yeah, definitely we're looking at MX right now, and there's a 9-second gap between him and Jamer, who's running almost a 10-second gap. He's running a second right now. And in between you have I'm Not Jimmy, who's running 15 and 12. So you do have some overlap drivers that are running in between some of these the front runners. So that's why you may see Awesome Paulie and I'm Not Jimmy in between. But right now I don't see this changing. MX is definitely too consistent. He's been running the same pace, the same way the whole race. So I don't see that changing. Jamer also has been consistent. Now we're under 2 minutes. We're at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Jamer has also been consistent. We'll go to Jamer now. There's a 10-second gap between him and MX, and a 10-second gap between him and Jetpack. So there's enough gap there for these guys. I don't see any changes here really with the consistency. I think
I see a battle between Mika and Herc. If you want to jump to that,
yes,
just real quick before the race ends.
Thank you for the. So Mika's currently at 9. I mean at 10. With Herc coming in behind him, really. I mean, on his tail, really close there. So Herc is definitely. It's not over. It's not over, ladies and gentlemen. This is for 10. This is for 10. This is for points here. This is definitely for points.
Yeah, Herc is breathing down Mika's neck. Let's see what
Absolutely.
happens. Oh, looks like Mika's running some damage.
He could, yeah, definitely running damage. Now these guys do have the blue flag, so they do have to let these guys go by. Mika?
Oh, this is some action right here. We got some traffic going on while the battle in the back is going on.
Absolutely, blue flags all across the board. All right.
Let's see if MX Bloom can pass these guys without any complications.
Absolutely, that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. But now Mika has to maintain his ground because now he still has to defend that 10th spot between him and Herc. So Herc is trying to make his moves on the inside, but Mika denies that with great defense. So Mika was able to hold him off there. 10 seconds, this is it. Last lap. So can Mika hold it on the last lap? Can Mika hold it? We'll focus here. Because I believe in Mika for IRL that he can hold this 10th spot here. But he does have Herc.
Gentlemen, only 1 through 10 gets points.
Herc is an awesome driver for PanAm, man. It's not over. It's not over for Mika by any means necessary. So Herc is going to give Mika everything he can handle to the end. Herc is going to bring it to the end. So we're going to keep watching this, man. I can't get off of this right now. This is what these guys, you guys are setting the standard, right? Including you. And this is what we're expecting every week now. I love battles. Oh, Mika hits the walls. Does Herc capitalize from that?
Oh, man, I wish I could see what's going on.
Does Herc capitalize from that? Mika holds his ground. Mika is defending very well. But does Herc capitalize?
What's it looking like, Chaco? Talk to me.
It's looking... dude, hold on to the edge of your seat, dude. It's not over. Herc... There is a 0.7 second gap between him and Herc and Mika. So, Mika's defending very well. Mika's definitely defending very well. And this is the last, you know, that long stretch?
Where are they on the track?
They're on that stretch, the final stretch. The final
let's
stretch.
See what happens down the chase.
Can Mika hold it? Herc is making his moves. Herc is definitely harassing, man. Oh! Herc hits Mika on the rear end, which makes Mika go all
what's
out.
going on?
Herc hit Mika on the rear end, but Herc gives up the position. But once it's back on the track, it's a balls to the walls. It's all right. It was a self. Herc made contact on the rear of Mika on the straightaway, but Herc was able to self-penalize. To me, that's all I asked for. To me, that was a legit self-penalty, and
so Mika gets away with the 10th?
Mika hits 10th spot. And I know that was not intentional at all. We know Herc is a good driver, so I don't feel like it was intentional. But ladies and gentlemen, that is your race for the evening. So we'll go down the line.
Woo, there we go.
Top. Here's your. Congratulations to PanAm for placing 1 and 2. MX Bloxham finishes MX P1. Jamer at P2 for PanAm. Jetpack was able to capitalize at P3. Sighanjo 4 at 4. Apache at 5. Rig Pig at 6. Fiesta at 7.
Oh,
Ram at 8.
So Fiesta.
JP at Desdub at 9 and Mika at 10. So
holding off Herc. Wow.
Yes, sir. But again, he held off Herc. Yes, he did. Definitely defending. Herc did make contact at the end there. Didn't look intentional to me. And Herc did self-penalize, surrendered his position to Mika, and which Mika did finish 10th. But that was a battle that could have came down to either Herc or Mika, in my opinion, if the contact would have never been made, because Mika was making those moves. But that is your race for this evening. We have.
That concludes round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. And like I was saying last week, PanAm, but we were able to capitalize on those middle points, man, which was hurting us a lot. So those middle points are a factor, and IRL was able to place that. Again, we didn't have Riot tonight, so we were missing a key driver. But again, Riot has very important things to do right now, so we understand. Riot, we miss you. We need you, but we understand you're on a mission right now, and we wish you luck, and we hope you guys get P1, man. Good luck tomorrow. If you can stream anything, if you have any video, make sure you post that on Discord when you can, as soon as you can. But listen, man, I hope you enjoyed your time tonight. I really do. And any closing statements?
Well, first off, Chaco, thank you for this opportunity, man. When I saw you do round 1 and 2, and I thought that was pretty cool, and I think I could have added something to that for round 3 and maybe even round 4 at Silverstone next week.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Absolutely. Now that you got this one out the way, definitely let's do Silverstone.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. It's been an awesome race. That concludes round 3 with MX Bloom taking it for first for PanAm, and that obviously keeps PanAm in the lead for the League versus League championship.
Absolutely. And I can't close the show without thanking PanAm, without thanking Pantsman, without thanking Vizsla Guy, giving us this opportunity as a very new league, man. New leagues don't normally get opportunities like this, but I do thank them a lot, man. I'm hoping they're enjoying this and their drivers as much as we are. Again, make sure y'all check out PanAm Discord for all the viewers. If you want to be part of all 2 awesome leagues, make sure you hit us both up. Riot, thank you so much, man, for participating in the nice broadcast. We look forward next week. If you're willing to join me, man, we'd love to have you along. And we wish you luck tomorrow, man. So, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Riot Racing and myself, Choco2225, signing out, and see you next week at Silverstone.